What is going on, ladies and gentlemen? My name is Binks, and welcome to a Binks Weekly Podcast with Trevi TM. What's going on, Trevi?
Hey.
Yeah, boys. So today we're gonna be talking about some brand new comic book stuff that just came out. We're talking about the Logan trailer, the Guardians trailer, Spider-Man. Even though I didn't release the trailer, we're still gonna talk about him because why the heck not? Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Binks, and welcome to a Binks Weekly Podcast. And so, Trevi. What's going on, guys? What's going on, everybody in the stream? How's everybody doing?
Hey.
What's going on, guys? Yeah. So let's talk.
Let's talk superheroes.
What do you want to talk about first, man?
I say the Logan trailer or the Guardian. Like, I say let's get the Logan and the Guardian trailer out because those are the shortest things to talk about.
All right. So the Logan trailer. Let's talk about the Logan trailer.
All right, cool.
So, a lot of people, if you guys haven't read the Old Man Logan series, I think it was a very good trailer. I liked the trailer. It was a very good trailer. I liked the music. They picked Johnny Cash. Very good singer. I felt like it went really good with the theme and of, like, you know, the Logan, right? But honestly, it was just such a good trailer. What did you think about it?
I think it's a very good trailer. I'm excited for the movie, but with the thing, I would have picked a different song personally because this is like the end of the line for him. It's like a lot of action and then like a lot of like, you know, kind of like a little bit of sadness because, you know, this is like the last movie with Hugh Jackman in it. So I would pick something that was like intense and then like it shifts over like it like kind of intense and sad at the same time.
Yeah, I think the reason why, because I'm pretty sure there was an Easter egg with the song that they picked. It was like the person who's directing the Logan movie directed a Johnny Cash movie, and I think that's why they put the song in there. So I think that's why they chose that song. So yeah, but honestly, I feel like it's gonna be a good movie. It's coming out March 3rd, which is pretty cool. So I'm definitely gonna see that.
It's coming out a lot sooner than I thought, actually.
Yeah, a lot of comic book movies coming out soon. Speaking of comic book movies coming out soon, couple weeks we're gonna have Doctor Strange coming out.
Doctor Strange.
Yeah, I can't wait for that. Dude, that's gonna be dope. I can't wait for that.
I'm excited for Doctor Strange. I'm excited for it.
Yeah, definitely.
Well, I want them to release a trailer soon because they haven't really released, like, the only trailer we got, like, the trailers that we have are, like, basically the same thing. They don't, like, really show it.
Yeah.
I want to see something new about the movie. Like, see, like, explore a little bit more of his training. Like, see what exactly they gave him. If he's, like, really close to, if his abilities are, like, super close to the comic book.
Yeah. Yeah, they have teased, like, a little bit of stuff, just, like, kind of teasing at the movie with, like, Jimmy Kimmel or stuff like that. Like, they made, like,
Yeah, I saw that. That was funny.
Like a Saturday Night Live type of thing or whatever. They made, like, that was pretty cool. I really enjoyed that. Yeah, I can't wait for Doctor Strange. A lot of people are actually not liking it. Can people ask to be on the podcast? You can be on the podcast. We do have a Discord. You can join and you can ask a question or you can tweet us. If you guys want to have the Discord, we'll copy it and you guys can join this Discord. And we're gonna go on the Discord once in a while, and you guys can ask the questions. And but yeah,
we'll probably go in about like 10 minutes, I guess, or like around.
After we talk.
I want to talk about the Flash and like debate about it.
Yeah.
All right, so, the Guardians trailer came out too, which was very good.
Yeah.
I like the Guardians trailer. The teaser trailer was very epic. Like, it didn't even show a lot, but it did get you hyped for it at the same time, which is that's like whoever made that trailer, whoever edited it is very good. Like, that was a very good trailer.
Yeah, I really liked the trailer as well. I also liked Star-Lord's new costume. It's pretty cool.
Yeah. If you don't know, have you you know that they're gonna bring Gamora's sister and she's gonna be a Guardian now?
Yeah, I know about that. So
I wonder how it's gonna be, because, like, you know what she did last movie and then like this movie, right? It's gonna kind of be like awkward tension.
Yeah.
It's gonna cause a lot of comedic stuff with Drax though.
Oh yeah, definitely, definitely.
Yeah.
You watch Gotham? I do watch Gotham actually. I'm actually in the middle of making a Gotham video. Let me turn off my phone, guys. I apologize.
Justice League trailer. The Justice League trailer. Are you talking about the one that came out like about a couple months ago? I mean, I don't see why discussing that, but the Justice League trailer was okay. It's pretty decent.
Yeah,
like, not really like hype.
I'm not very hyped about it though. About the
Yeah.
they just changed the characters so much, and I don't like what they did about that with changing.
Yeah. Plus the directors, like the way the movie. All right, so a while back, I'm not sure if you heard about this, but there was this they released like who are going to be directing each movie and everything.
Mm.
They said that for Aquaman, they were going to get this dude. I forgot his name, but I was watching a Mercy Awesome. I'm not sure the video, but it's this dude that directs a lot of horror movies, and he said that he was going to make an Aquaman movie, like kind of like more showing like about the monsters of Atlantis and stuff like that, instead of making it more like comical and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So he's gonna make it more dark.
Yeah.
I was like, why?
Yeah.
And then with the Flash movie, it's gonna be like comical. It's gonna be funny and stuff like that. They got like a director for that. Just the tone of the movies shift between each member of the Justice League, which is really weird.
Yeah. I know what you mean. Yeah, I honestly don't like the route that I feel like DC should just stick with their TV shows. They make really good TV shows like Gotham, DC Legends of Tomorrow, Supergirl, Flash, Arrow. Like they make some really good TV shows, but then with their movies, it's like it's
yeah. Is that honestly, if they get a new director, if they find like honestly, this may sound dumb since they already released a trailer for it. Actually, no, because they can't do it. But what I want them to do is like find a way to like get out of the situation with Zack Snyder and everything like that, because like the movies he directed are kind of more dark, and the Justice League's not like really dark. Like Justice League's supposed to be like kind of upbeat. They're kind of going with like the new 52 route, like making it all dark and serious and all that.
Yeah.
So I don't know.
Yeah. Gaming Hunter says Guardians is mainly probably more of an overhyped movie. I don't feel like Guardians is a overhyped movie. Like, I mean, obviously a lot of people are liking the trailer and stuff like that, but Guardians of the Galaxy was just such a good movie that like for this one, I don't know. I don't think it's gonna go over the first one, to be honest.
I have high hopes for it. It might be like it's just as good or just better.
If it's better, like it might be slightly better than their first one, but I can't see it being better, like way better, right? Because the first one was just absolutely amazing. Yeah, definitely. My uncle is the stunt conductor for that movie, and I already have a ton of merch. It's pretty cool, man.
Nice, that's awesome. All right, so you want to talk about the Flash right now?
All right, let's talk about the Flash.
All right, if you don't mind, I want to go first because I like love the Flash. All right, so we got the first 3 episodes of the season for season 3. A 4th episode comes. I'm excited for it. Now, the season so far, the villain, like, all right, so we haven't really got like a really good look at the main villain because we do know that Dr. Alchemy is not the main villain of the show.
Yeah.
So we really haven't got a really good look at Salvatore. Like, we haven't seen him at all in the first 3 episodes, which is kind of weird. But we have seen what Dr. Alchemy can do since he's like the side villain, right? So we got 2 villains. Yeah. We've seen what he can do. We've seen what he wants to do. Obviously, from the first episode, that was Flashpoint. We got to see the rival. We saw Kid Flash. We saw Barry and the differences between his Earth and Flashpoint.
Mm-hmm.
So we saw all that, and it was like, oh, cool, Kid Flash, right? And we saw the rival. We saw how it was going on, like what was happening in that, and like Flashpoint and everything like that, how Barry was living and everything. But then we saw he slowly started to like lose his memory. You already know how episode 1 going if you saw it. And then season 2, it's kind of like, adjusting. And then season 3, we get Jesse Quick. And season 4, we're going to see Jesse and Barry work together. Now, what I think for Alchemy is I'm pretty sure Alchemy is going to go like... I'm 100% sure during the season finale that Wally's gonna get his powers back. I'm
Yeah,
excited for that.
yeah.
I want Kid Flash back.
I don't know if this is
Like,
just me, but like I feel like um after more villains start coming from alchemy, I feel like Wally's gonna find out that, oh, I was Kid Flash in another life, or maybe he's gonna ask Barry and stuff like that for what happened, and he's gonna be like, oh, you were Kid Flash in or like smaller whatever, right? And then he's gonna be
yeah.
like, oh, okay, I'm gonna go find alchemy so he can give me my powers, and I feel like Kid Flash is gonna be kind of like an enemy, possibly. Do you think so? Like, kind of get mad at Barry.
I was thinking the same exact thing, but
Mm.
yeah, I was thinking the same exact thing. Trying to be a dick about it. Plus, I mean, like this is basically 100%. Like this is not like confirmed by anyone, but you can kind of see it's gonna be confirmed if you watched you pay attention to the way Wally was,
Yeah.
because they did like kind of lean towards him when the girl Magenta was talking about how she started getting like these dreams of the Flashpoint life, her powers, how she started like they started becoming less and less like dreams and more like she like lived the life,
Yeah.
and we saw how Wally was reacting to like, wow, same experiences. Like I have like these powers, and like I'm dreaming about it, but they're becoming more and more real. Because he tried to jump in front of the car. So I mean, if he just really wanted superpowers, I'm pretty sure he would have done that. I mean, I'm pretty sure he started getting the dreams, like everyone else from Flashpoint.
Yeah.
But the problem with him becoming a villain, it just doesn't make sense for the character.
Yeah.
Yeah, like you can never imagine Wally West being a villain. It just
Yeah.
doesn't fit him.
Um, I don't know. I feel like Wally right now he's kind of not stable. Like he's just kind of needs to get his head like straightened out because right now he's not really thinking. If he really
Yeah.
wanted to become Kid Flash, he'd be like, all right, let me talk it over. He's not talking to anybody. He's just ignoring everybody. I feel like he's gonna be kind of little.
Yeah.
If it's just me, I feel like he's kind of getting selfish over a bit of it. He's just like, I want to be a superhero. I want to be a superhero. Like he's like not thinking out. Like okay, this is gonna be danger. This is gonna be dangerous for me. He's just like kind of being pushed out there. But honestly, I don't feel like he's gonna become Kid Flash anytime soon. I feel like he's gonna become Kid Flash maybe like the end of season 3 possibly, maybe in the middle, but I can't see him being Kid Flash in the next 2 or 3 episodes.
I can definitely see him being like, all right, so the Flash is gonna like after the mid-season finale, which is coming up in a couple weeks, like the Christmas break. That's 6 weeks, the longest break the show's ever taken. 6 weeks. That's like a month or 2 weeks, so that's the long ass time. And like they like for them to use Kid Flash for one episode, right? So like
Mm.
I feel like in the mid-season finale they're gonna leave us on a huge cliffhanger, like
Yeah,
cliffhanger,
maybe.
because
Mm.
yeah, like Wally becoming like at the end of that episode, Wally goes to Dark Alchemy, and then you see him get his Speed Force Awakened and everything like that. Like it like leans in on his eyes or zooms in on his eyes, and like you see the strike of lightning,
Yeah, I mean,
like Speed Force surge.
if you think about like, let's go back to season 2 when Jesse when they got hit with the dark matter, you actually started seeing symptoms of like Jesse Quick with she had like electricity whenever Barry touched her, but you're not really
Yeah,
seeing that with Wally, and it's like, ooh, like I feel like he's not gonna get his powers through the dark matter. I think he's gonna get his powers through alchemy. I can't see he's getting powers through dark matter.
yeah, because Joe made a really good point that I don't think anyone thought about. Because when he was talking to Wally about like how everyone in the city was hit with dark matter, but not everyone got powers.
Yeah, yeah.
I like they could be falling off some sort of thing because I'm not 100% sure about this, but I'm pretty sure there was some sort of story where like this may have been a DC story or Marvel story where like certain people, or maybe even an indie story, where certain people had like this gene inside of them where they could like they become superhuman, like they
Yeah.
can get like certain abilities and they just have to have it awakened. I think that's what Flash went with in season one. Like certain people have certain abilities and they can get that stuff awakened by like they just had to get like activate dark matter and
Mm.
just like surge through people who had the
Yeah.
metagene, you know?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. All right, so I
Yeah,
also
but I definitely think if Wally got hit in season one, he might have had powers.
yeah, I can't see him getting his powers through like the dark matter stuff. Like I want to talk about um how I feel like Barry could actually fix the timeline I was thinking about it, and I know you.
Yeah, he definitely can.
Okay, I know you can't see it, but you'll see a little bit of delay. I'm gonna get my whiteboard here, by the way, guys.
Alright.
I drew these. I'm not gonna erase them, but I'm gonna show you
Ooh,
guys.
you're going to waffles on this?
I'm going to show you how Barry could fix the timeline, so you guys can see this here. So what he would do. So we obviously know the regular timeline. So this is the regular timeline. This is when his mother died, and this was the current time. And when he went back in time, he fixed it and created Flashpoint. So this is Flashpoint right here, guys. This is Flashpoint. So he created Flashpoint here, and then he went back in time with Reverse Flash, stopped his mother from dying. I mean, killed his mother, and he made a third timeline. So this is the third timeline. If he were to go back in time, alright? Alright, if he went to go back in time, so I'm just going to erase this, guys. So, there we go. So if he went to go back in time to stop him from coming back in time, the first time he went back in time, and he stopped the Flash from killing his mother, from saving his mother, Flashpoint would have never happened. So would everything go back to normal after that? Like, I don't know if you guys can understand where I'm coming from, but I feel like that's how he could have fixed the timeline. I don't know if you guys understand what I was saying, but that's like a general, like, you know what I'm saying, Trevi? Stopped his mother from dying. Killed his mother. Trevi? Third timeline. So this is the third timeline. If he were to go back.
I'm back. Sorry. Alright, I'm watching the thing right now about the timeline.
Yeah. Stopped the Flash from killing his mother. From saving his mother. Flashpoint would have never happened. So would everything go back to normal after that? Like, I don't know.
Okay, I see what you're saying about the whole, like, if he stopped his mom, but that's what he did. So like when he came back, it like you saw himself disappear. So
yeah, no.
Alright, that timeline's gone, or it's just like, well, I think he can do, because he can definitely save it. He's just not choosing to because he doesn't know what's gonna happen.
Okay, no, let me show you
But
I'll show you what I mean. Okay, so alright, so we have to go back to the day. So this is Barry's house right here. So this is Barry's house. This is where the incident happened with his mother. So there's one Flash from the future fighting Reverse Flash.
Okay.
There's Barry Allen when he was a kid. There was the Flash that went back in time to stop his mother dying. Then there was Flashpoint Flash. Now there's a total of 4 Flashes because he went back in time to kill his mother with the Reverse Flash. So, if he were to go back in time again to stop him from the second time he went, when he saved his mother and started Flashpoint, if he were to go back in time and stop that Flash, then his mother would have died and none of that would have happened.
Yeah.
So what if that?
But yeah, I see what you're saying, but then again, like, alright. So you said the Flash. Alright, so I'm gonna take something from Legends real quick, because in the trailer it showed a 2056 Barry talking to Legends, saying he basically fucked up. He's like, he messed up, he done something really bad, he can't fix it. So we know that could be the Barry. Well, it's probably a way older Barry, but it could be the same Barry that was fighting Reverse Flash when he came back. So we can alright. So let's talk about that Barry. Alright, so I'm confused. We're gonna refer to the Kid Barry as Kid Barry. We're gonna refer to S1 Barry as the Young Barry. We'll refer to S2 Barry as the middle Barry, or the older Barry.
Yeah.
And then we'll refer to S3 Barry as the current Barry, right? And then this future Barry will be future Barry. So Future Barry is the one who was fighting Reverse Flash. So we can assume that that version of him had been through what the season 3 one is going through right now, or it can be from the main timeline, like the first one.
Yeah.
Or he could have gone through this already and continue, like he'd be like S3 Flash and like never have gone back to fix it. Like he just had went back to make sure that at least some things like happened, so like he can still become the Flash. And if that happened, right, then we can say that he's either learned from it, something, and the newspapers don't see like anything about. We hear about the Justice League, but we don't hear about who's in it or anything like that. So either Jesse went back to Earth, Jesse went back to Earth too, or something happened to Jesse, something happened to Wally or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
But we can assume that he's been through a lot, and we can assume that he knows what he's doing at this point, right? Because
Yeah.
he did tell S1 Barry to not do it. Like he was like, no, this is a bad idea. So we can assume that he knows what he's doing. Now, when we talk about the younger Barry and then the middle Barry, we can younger Barry listened, right? Younger Barry wasn't as cocky as the middle Barry, so obviously the younger Barry listened to him and said, you know, okay, I'm not gonna do it, and he just talked to his mother one last time.
Yeah.
But the middle Barry didn't listen to anyone, and he was like really arrogant and cocky and everything.
And
so he just like fucked up.
Yeah.
He fucked up everyone's life.
Yeah.
So that Barry, so we can say the younger Barry is kind of like a mix between, well, not a mix, but we can say the younger Barry is like definitely the middle Barry, right? Like you can agree with me that? Like
Okay, so
he listens more basically.
Let's call him the Kid Barry, okay? So we got
Alright.
Kid Barry. We have First Time Barry, so that's the first time he went in.
Alright.
Okay. So, and then we have the second Barry, which is when he screwed up the timeline. So we're gonna call him Flashpoint Barry.
Alright.
And then we also have the Future Barry.
Yeah.
All right. So at the current house, there was Kid Barry. There was First Barry. This is before Barry screwed up the timeline. Then there was the Future Barry.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right. So Future Barry was fighting Reverse Flash.
Mm-hmm.
Killed his mother.
Yeah.
Then we had First Barry come, watch his mother die, and basically say goodbye to his mother. So then after that, Flashpoint Barry comes. Then Future Barry comes in, stops his mother from dying.
Wait.
Flashpoint.
Yeah.
Flashpoint Barry comes in and saves.
Yeah.
Then after that, his mother never dies. Then that creates Flashpoint. So Flashpoint's this other square, by the way, right here, guys. So that happens, and we have the Flashpoint Barry.
Yeah.
Then what happens is the Flashpoint disappears. I mean, kind of. It kind of disappears. Like, basically,
Well,
it just kind of like faded. It's still there, but it faded. So, Flashpoint Barry.
Yeah.
So there's actually, if you think about it, there's two Flashpoint Barrys, because he goes back in time and then kills his mother.
Wait, you know what's confusing about this though?
What?
All right. So obviously we know what that. All right. So we know that the first Barry was the one who talked to his mom after she died, like after she got
Yeah.
stabbed, right? So as she was dying. So, okay, cool. Season 2, we see him like in season 2 we saw him like push or like stop Reverse Flash from like killing his mom. So we saw that S1 Barry fade away, right? Then we see the S3 or the S3 Barry, the Flashpoint Barry. we see Flash, right, and then okay, yeah, we see that he was like, all right, so we see the S3 Barry walk in, and then we see him go ahead, and the S2 just fades away, and we see him like reverse Flash killer, right?
Yeah, yeah.
So what's confusing about this is either the second, all right, so we see something happen like this. We see something like this happen in season 1, right? When the tidal wave was about to destroy Central City, like that huge tsunami is about to destroy Central City,
Yeah.
and he like accidentally ran back in time, right?
Mm-hmm.
And obviously we know like that timeline may exist, but we don't like know that timeline for sure exists, right?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Because we assume it just disappeared. So can we say the same things happened with season 1 and season 2?
I mean, I guess so. I mean, like, if you think about it, a timeline, since that we know what alchemy can get the powers from old times, like, you know, like alchemy can go into the flashpoint, so we know that other timelines exist that Barry's made or yet to make.
Yeah.
So let's go back to the board of where Flashpoint Barry went back in time and killed his mother. So this is what I'm saying. So now we have kind of, it's mid. We're in like in the middle of Future Barry and Flashpoint Barry. If that Barry Allen went back in time, stopped Flashpoint Barry from saving his mother, would have that changed the timeline?
Yeah.
Like that would have changed the timeline, but not really. They would have went back. They wouldn't have started a new one.
I think no, because if you think about it, then he's still alright. Because I think it might have still affected timeline, but not in a drastic way. I think like it just might have it mainly probably would have affected him instead of anyone else, because obviously he would be the only one knowing about it. But it could have the same effect that season 1 had when it didn't really affect anything besides just not dying.
Yeah.
Right? So
I mean, I feel like
it's really confusing.
I mean, if you would have went back in time, nothing would have changed though, because that timeline, they would just would have went back in the timeline though.
Yeah.
Back into season 2.
Yeah, you're right, because when he came through the portal, he came in the street. He didn't come inside the house. Like he was in the street.
Yeah.
And he took himself out. Like no, that wasn't him. That was Future Barry. Sorry.
Yeah, so if you would have stopped,
but so all he'll have to do is go to the same exact spot, like go like 5 minutes earlier than his past self.
Yeah.
And stop him right there.
And stopped Flashpoint Barry from saving his mother.
He would have stopped Flashpoint right there and there.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Because it couldn't have affected anything. It would have
it would have.
There would be no repercussions.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's how we could save the timeline.
Yeah,
I mean, obviously there would be things, but I mean he would still save the timeline. Like I gotta make a video on this.
Right back to Flashpoint.
Yeah.
So I got a video, bro.
See, like it wouldn't have changed anything, because.
All right. So
let's think about all the timelines that happen. So name all the timelines that happens. Let's just say season 1. In season 1, nothing changed. Nothing.
We'll call season 1. We'll call season 1 the
We'll call it the normal stage. We'll call it the normal.
We can say that's the pre-New 52 timeline, because if you think about it, it kind of like adds up.
Okay.
Everything, and then because all right, so we can say that season 1 and season 2 can be considered pre-New 52.
Okay.
Because it's kind of like the same thing. So and then we can say the end of season 1 is the beginning of Flashpoint.
Okay.
Or the new.
Okay, so let's go back to season 1. We'll call that pre. Okay, we're gonna call that pre. So we got that's the first timeline.
All right, so season 1 we call pre. Then season 2 is the mid, and then the season 3 is obviously current.
No. Well, what did he change in season 2?
Okay, well in season 2, what changed was nothing. He didn't change anything.
So it would have still been pre then. It would have still been pre because nothing's changed. Actually, you know what? Yeah. He went back in time and started first Barry.
Wait, he went back. Did he go back? I'm not sure if he went back in time twice or just once.
No, he went once because of he went to go save his mother, okay. But then he didn't because he thought I'm gonna screw up the timeline.
Yeah.
So then
Well, no, he
that's
went twice. He went twice because remember, I think in the mid-season finale he went once, and then he was like, I'm not gonna do this, and he went back, and then at the end of season 2 he went again. I'm not sure though.
so we'll just call okay. So there's 2 timelines so far.
We can just call it middle because it's kind of like
Okay, we'll just call it middle. We'll just call it middle.
Yeah.
So we're gonna call this mid timeline because he affected the timeline but kind of didn't. So I mean that's 2 timelines that Barry has made. Third timeline was Flashpoint.
Yeah.
So we got Flashpoint now. And then after that, after he fixed everything, Flashpoint disappeared.
Yeah.
But the timeline's still there. So we can kind of we'll put it there. It's just kind of faded a little bit. But then during that, when he tried to fix it, he created, we'll call it the third timeline.
Yeah.
So now that right now we're in the third timeline. That's where we're right now.
Yeah.
If Barry were to go back in time to like mid before Flashpoint happened, then would have went to where his mother went to was to die. Stop Flashpoint, Barry.
Yeah.
Flashpoint would have faded away. Same as the third timeline. So then everything would have went back to mid. But the only thing that would have changed is the night that his mother died. Because it would.
The thing that happened to Zoom, remember? The time race made him the harbinger of death for Flashes.
Yeah, I mean, obviously his father would have died. His father would have died.
Yeah, but the time race can still come for him.
Yeah.
Actually, wait, never mind. Because he didn't change. He fixed it technically. Because what's weird is why the time race aren't after him right now.
Yeah, that's kind of weird.
Like he fucked up everything. Because like the way it happened, right? Well, actually, yeah. Because when Reverse Flash went back in time, that wasn't supposed to happen. Like Barry would, even if his parents were alive, right? Yeah. That was how it was originally supposed to happen. But Reverse Flash decided, hey, I'm gonna go back in time and fuck up with this dude's life.
Okay.
I idolize him. So he went back in time, killed his mom. Great. That happened. He still became the Flash all the way he went, right?
You know what Barry...
The time race were after him in the Reverse Flash, though.
You know what Barry could do? Barry could go back in time and save his father.
Nah.
Yeah, because... Okay, so... Right now, we're in the third. Okay.
Yeah.
So listen. Right now, we're in the third timeline. Right now, okay. That's before Flashpoint, and that's before mid. See, mid was in season 2, and that ended last episode of season 2.
Mm-hmm.
So, if Barry was like, "Listen, my father died. If I go back in time." To the night that my father died, stop to Zoom, kill him, somehow, I don't know, kill him, it would save his father.
He could not have killed Zoom right there, dude. Zoom would have beat the shit out of Barry.
Well, but Zoom would have never expected it, though. It would erase...
Zoom is so much stronger than Barry physically.
Let's just say that he kills Zoom, alright? Let's just say he just magically...
Hypothetically, alright?
Hypothetically, yeah. So let's just say he kills Zoom. Barry would have never went back to Flashpoint. He would have never started Flashpoint. So then Flashpoint would have been erased.
He would have faded away, though. It would have disappeared.
Yeah, it would have just faded away. Same as the third timeline, because then nothing would have happened before that. The only thing that would have changed is... there'd be another Barry or another Flash, and all that Barry has to do is just kill himself.
No, there wouldn't be another Flash because remember he'll just disappear because his town.
Oh yeah, that's right. So he would have everything would have just stayed the same.
Yeah, but the problem, see, what you're saying makes sense, but you're forgetting about the time race because if he went back in time in the first place. like, see, this is the thing the show forgets too. The time rapes are like supposed to be the enforcers of time. They're supposed to protect everything, and that's the reason why the time rapes were chasing Reverse Flash because he was stuck in the time he was supposed to be in. But the thing about that is, since Barry's messing up all these time holes, like holes in time, like making all these different timelines, why the hell hasn't the time rapes come for him? Like, that just makes no sense.
I think the reason, you know what? But if he would have, if he went back in time, he would have been fixing the timeline though.
Yeah, still he hasn't gone back in time yet. So
Yeah,
shouldn't the time rapes be after him?
true. You're true.
Like, what the hell are they doing?
That is true. Maybe they're just like preparing or something like that. I don't know.
Like, yeah. All right, so I think this is a perfect time to go to Discord and see what people have to say.
I don't think anybody's in the Discord.
This one dude say he was in Discord. I need to check that.
I'll read the comments right now, guys. Sorry about that. Gotta go next
Alright,
channel. Thank you, Aaron.
Flashes.
Yeah. Sorry,
What up,
gaming.
Noah?
Sorry, gaming. I just didn't read your comment. Can you possibly do a podcast on games? Possibly.
Kid Flash is gonna be a. Yo, guys, you can join the podcast by the way if you guys want to.
What do you guys think? What do you guys think?
Yeah. I'll see what I hear you guys say. I'm gonna mute my mic.
The Walking Dead is coming back on too, so I mean, hey, if any Walking Dead fans, I'm watching it tonight. I can't watch it because you'll join. All right, the Discord here it is. I can't talk in the Discord because I won't be able to hear you guys. So Trevi will just have to answer your questions or anything you have to say, or tell me, and then.
Yeah, I'll answer those questions.
Trevi, mute the thing.
You what? Oh. I'm like, yo. By the way, whoever said they accidentally joined, you can join back now. Also, if you guys have any questions, tweet us. Just make sure to tweet us.
Or put it in the chat, guys.
Yeah, put it in the chat, tweet us, or anything, either way.
So, yeah, my man.
Alright. So, one more thing I want to say about the Flash real quick. Okay. So, there have been a few inconsistencies already. One of them, I want to point out, is in the Season 3, Episode 3 trailer. Alright, so, in the shortened trailer, we saw Harrison Wells come out the portal, right?
Yeah.
Everyone was wearing normal-looking clothes. And he had this hat on. He's like, "Greetings, Earthlings." And we thought it was like Earth 3 Harrison. Cool, right? New Harrison. But then we get the other trailer, the update trailer, which shows the crew in like Barry and Iris are like all dressed up and everything. And then we see 2 Harrison. What happened to the Earth 3 Harrison, or the Harrison and the crew from the first trailer? Like, what the fuck was that about?
No, no idea.
I mean, I know it's just the trailer, right? But like,
yeah, I see what you're saying.
And then another one I want to point out is, if Wally's been getting these dreams, right? Why did he want to know about what happened in Flashpoint? Because for a while, like, we obviously know if they just start out, they're just gonna feel like dreams. That's like what everyone's been saying. So, like, he's had to have them for a while if he can like, connect with Magenta on like that level. So, and then another thing is, why hasn't Alchemy gone for like? All right, I wanna say this now. In Flashpoint, the most powerful metahuman that everyone, like, the most powerful metahuman that Alchemy have known about has to be Wally. Because if he got the rival, and the rival's rival was Kid Flash was like the most powerful meta. So why hasn't he gone for Barry? Why hasn't he like tried to reawaken Wally yet?
I think
there's no way he can't know about him.
I honestly think I think it just might be because Wally's a hero. I don't know. It might be that. Honestly,
That's a
it's.
possibility.
I feel like I don't think Wally's gonna get his powers from the black matter. It's
Dark Knight.
dark matter. Yeah.
Yeah. But I mean, alright. But look, even if he is a hero, right? Alright. So the possibility of him like helping you and assisting you is greater than him still being a hero after you give him what he wanted.
Yeah.
Like, honestly, lost alchemy, I probably would have awakened Wall. Like, he would be the first one I probably would reawaken because it makes more sense because he's probably most likely more than not was the most powerful meta. He definitely is almost as fast as Barry.
Mm-hmm.
He's a better fighter than Barry. I don't care what you say. He's a better fighter than Barry. But the only downside is he's really naive. That's like the only downside. Like he's fast. He's probably the most powerful meta at Flashpoint, and he can fight.
Yeah, I
Like
see.
I don't see why he didn't like pick up Wally first.
I feel like if Alchemy were to like give Wally his powers, he would be like, "You have to fight for me. You have to fight the Flash," and then that's gonna cause like some conflict, and something's gonna happen possibly. This is just a theory. I'm not just saying like
Yeah.
hypothetically this might happen. But like I don't know. Like I just have to wait to that. But
Hunter, the way you join after you download Discord, you just put you down. All right, so click on the link in the chat, and the site will automatically like load it in on your app. So that's all you have to do. But yeah, as far as what you're saying, that's a very like I said, it's more probable that he will like definitely fight for him
yeah.
than not fight for him. But if he chooses not to fight for him, the problem with that is we don't know if Alchemy can take those powers back. Like we've never seen him take any. Like he's never taken away what they wanted. And if he can, then what Wally can do is Wally can do what Barry did, where he kind of he can do what Jay did. He can kind of like not get like his doppelganger or not get his past self to like going, but like kind of like say you remember
I know.
remember how Zoom was
yeah,
in the
yeah,
group?
yeah, yeah. Yeah, I know.
Yeah, he can kind of just tell everyone in the group, okay, I gotta act like I'm working with Alchemy, and after that, like I fight you, and then that way we got Jesse, Barry, and Wally against Alchemy.
Yeah, that is true. But I feel like there needs to be a speedster that they need to fight because without a season without a speedster is like
Salvatore. Salvatore's a speedster. Salvatore is a person who in the comics he's really fast. Wait, actually, I'm not sure if he has super speed, but I know he has been in the Speed Force because the Speed Force doesn't just give you super speed.
Well, if you think about it, if they really needed like another speedster, they would call Jay. Like they could just call Jay.
Nah, Jay's the Black Flash.
Jay Garrett?
Oh, I forgot. Yeah, sorry. I forgot that there's two Jay Garricks technically.
Well, no, there's only one. It's Zoom just took his name.
He just took his name. That was kind of, bro. That made me so mad season 2 when they kept calling him Jay Garrick. Like, you know that's not Jay Garrick. He told you his real name. Why are you saying he's Jay Garrick? Like, that's the dumb. Like, I was like, why are you still saying his name is Jay Garrick?
What I really
It made Jay Garrick like a dick. Like,
yeah, I know. I was like, when I first heard that his name was Jay Garrick, I was like, dude, that's freaking Jay Garrick, dude. That's Flash.
I thought it was Jay Garrick too.
And then like I started acting suspicious. You're just like, you know.
And how he did that shit though, that was crazy. Like, how the hell did he do that? It made no sense.
What do you think about Killer Frost?
Yo, Killer Frost. I'm glad you brought that up. Okay, so I'm hoping she doesn't become a villain. Her name is Killer Frost. Caitlyn.
Cisco and I don't know if you know, but Cisco and Well, not much Cisco, but Cisco kind of is like a bad guy, kind of good guy in a way. Like sometimes he does bad things, sometimes he does do good things, right? But like I feel like they're gonna
Yeah,
become villains. So, like Killer Frost is gonna become a villain or something like that.
I
Has to
hope she
be.
doesn't.
Has to be. It's in the
You,
comics, man. It
you
has to
wanna know
happen.
why I hope she doesn't? Because the actress, for one, I feel like she really can't play a villain. Like
Yeah, that is
when she
true.
was Killer Frost, like she's so nice. She's way too nice. I want people to know she's super like nice and like adorable. It would be weird if she was a villain.
Mhm.
I just like honestly, that might make her like, wanna like she might be like, guys, I want to be like this villain because people think I can't play a villain. But it's not necessarily that she can't play a villain. It's just I prefer her to be a good guy.
Oh yeah. Oh dude, you know what was the worst? The last episode when what someone I think it might have been Kaylin.
Hold up. I'm gonna link you a page of Saboteur real quick.
Okay.
All
So
right, sorry for interrupting you.
like it was so weird when Caitlyn went up to go talk up to Jesse. She's like, "Listen, don't think you should be becoming the Flash." And she's like, "Are you saying that because I'm a woman?" I'm like, "Oh no, dude, stop,
That was so
stop." It was
that
just
came
like
out,
it legit came out of nowhere. I'm like,
that
"What?"
came out of nowhere.
It was like, I didn't
Yeah.
hear that. I heard that you shouldn't be the Flash, and like, I was like, "All right, man, we're."
So you saying that because I'm a woman? Like a woman? Why would a woman tell you can't be a superhero? That's the dumbest shit. And it's 2016. That argument is so invalid. It's 2016. Where did that come from?
Yeah. Honest. What's going on,
That's
Zachary?
just thunder.
Subscribe if you haven't already. We're gonna be talking about the Flash, Arrow. We're gonna go on to talking about
Yo, if you're on Discord. Oh wait, Dezora. Who's that?
Azora.
Dezora. He's in the
Any
chat. He just says he's got one. All right. If you guys want to join Discord, the Discord is live. You guys can join, and I'll be answering your questions. So you guys will be on the podcast and everything. It'd be pretty cool.
I'm sorry, guys. I'm gonna tweet at the podcast.
What's up, Zach?
So, guys, comment down below. Some what's your favorite superhero, and tell us if they like Oh, for an example, like, wouldn't it be awesome if they created a Power Girl? Not Power Girl, sorry.
Oh,
Miss
yeah,
Marvel, Captain Marvel. I forget her name. I think it's Captain Marvel. 1 second. Let me
Are you
Google
talking
this.
about DC?
No. This is Marvel.
Oh, yeah. Her name's Miss Marvel, not Captain Marvel.
No, it's Captain Marvel.
Kamala Khan?
Carol Danvers.
Oh, yeah, that's Captain Marvel. What are you talking about?
Carol
Kamala Khan?
Danvers. Isn't that from Supergirl?
Yeah, they're making. No.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Danvers. That's her sister's
yeah.
name. Danvers.
Yeah, but that. I just noticed that. But yeah, they're making the Captain Marvel movie soon. They just haven't released the trailer. For it.
Yeah. No. Wouldn't it be cool if they had like a because I love Spider-Gwen.
Spider-Gwen is awesome.
Spider-Gwen is awesome. I would love to see. I watched like every single Spider-Man TV series, but I cannot find the Ultimate Spider-Man. And there's a Spider-Gwen episode, and I want to watch it so bad. I love Miles Morales. Oh, dude, like
Yeah,
when they have
Miles is supposed to be in the new Spider-Man.
when they have Peter Parker and Miles together, it's the best. It's the best, dude. Like
That's
it's like
the best thing.
it's honestly it's just so awesome. Let me just tweet out the stream, guys. 1 second. I cannot.
I'll be right back.
All right, yeah. Batman. All right, yeah, that's not bad. I really want them to change the direction of Batman v Superman. I really don't like the idea. I don't know. I don't really like I like Ben Affleck, but I feel like they didn't do good of a job. I don't know if that's just me. But let me just tweet this out, guys. 1 second. Come check. Come talk about superheroes with me. With Trevi and I. At all things DC Marvel. Alright. I just tweeted the stream, guys. Binks, when can I join? It shows me on the screen but app and nothing happens. You like the old Batman? Yeah, old Batman's freaking awesome. Shows me on the stream. Are you on the Discord? I don't see you on the Discord, man.
It says I'm in the Discord.
No, not. Oh, you. Yeah, you. Sorry, I'm sorry.
Oh, you're talking about someone in the chat?
Yeah.
Oh, where the hell my phone, man? Fuck, hold up, you're right.
I think it's DGUT. So, yo Binks, what is this? We're just talking about superheroes here. What's going on, Bros Gaming? No, we're just talking about superheroes here. You know, just chilling out, stuff like that. We were just talking about the Flash and how, you know, we're just about talking about Supergirl in a bit. We're also gonna be talking about The Walking Dead, which is coming out tonight. What's going on, Bros Gaming? If you guys haven't subscribed already.
Alright, I'm back.
Alright, what's going on?
Yeah, I had my phone in my bed the entire time. I did not know. I was like, where the hell did my phone go? Alright, so is anyone joining the Discord right now? Or no?
I don't think so.
Alright,
Yeah.
so let's talk about Arrow.
Arrow. Okay, I haven't watched Arrow, so.
You are definitely missing out. It's starting off way better than Flash.
I am.
Starting off way better.
Yeah, I just
okay,
haven't watched
so-
much.
Have you watched season 1?
Yeah.
So, alright, so tell me what season you left off on.
Well, I just haven't, honestly, dude. I started watching up to season 2, but then I don't know. Is it just me that just like I just get kind of like you know, I like Arrow. I'm not hating. But I don't know. It's just good. It's not boring, but I like it when they're together. You know, Flash and Arrow.
Yeah, those crossovers are the best.
Yeah.
Alright, well, okay. Season 3, you don't really need to know about anything besides the fact that Roy had his. Alright, so Roy left the team. Thea became Red Arrow. Thea got.
Oh, you mean his sister? Like his sister became Red Arrow?
Yeah.
Well, I know that. I know
They
that.
used the Lazarus Pit. Oh, yeah. Roy faked his death. Ra's al Ghul got killed. And that's pretty much all you need to know. But season 4, I didn't watch that. Season 4 was hella retarded. It was really interesting. But season 5 takes what? Alright, his costume. Dude, his costume is so badass. Like, trust me, this dude looks badass as hell. So, you know how season 1 he looks if he has to?
Pardon?
Yeah. It's season 1. He has the mentality. You know how season 1, how he kills people?
Yeah.
Yeah, he'll kill you. It's season 4. Like season 5, he'll kill people. So
Yeah.
back to killing for Oliver. Then another thing that I like about him, his costume is badass, like I said.
Yeah.
Plus, you know Artemis from the comics.
Pardon?
You know Artemis.
No, I don't.
Please tell me you see this. Alright, Artemis was this girl from Young Justice. She was Wally's girlfriend.
Oh yeah, yep, I remember now. Okay, yeah, I know.
Oh yeah, she's on the show.
Oh really? I didn't know that.
Yeah, they brought her in. They brought this dude named Roy. I don't know his fucking name, but just saying, if you start watching season 5, he might die next episode. Just saying. They kind of showed him getting his ass.
Yeah,
beat
okay.
by one of the new villains, or like a disemboweled boss, and like his mask got taken off, and there's a blood drop on it, so he might die. But Mr. Terrific's a part of the show now. They got his costume and everything.
Mm.
So they got Mr. Terrific, they got Artemis. He has like, alright, he has a team that does stuff. Like he has a team that like this new team starts off and they already have like these abilities and they do stuff.
Yeah.
So starts out better than the new team. So he has a new team. He has a really good kills people now. So he's like really badass. And the flashbacks are, dude. Next season the flashbacks might start because this is the 5th year of the show and this is the 5th year of flashbacks. And it's kind of like, you know, he spent like 5 years on the island.
Mm.
So, which it was a lie. He told her, like, I don't know why he hasn't told anyone he didn't really spend 5 years on the island because he only spent like 3. He only spent like 3 years on the no, actually, like he only spent 2 years on the island. No, yeah, 3 years on the island. Then the 4th one, he like no, sorry, I keep getting mixed up. The 1 year in China, actually 2 years in China, and then 1 year in Russia, which is this year. So he hasn't been really 5 years, but it's about to go to season 1.
Mm.
So the flashback's about to go to season 1, which is pretty good. And then he just kills people now, so that's pretty good.
So
It's getting a lot more interesting.
I want to talk. Let's talk about Supergirl for a bit.
I didn't see season 1. I didn't watch season 1. I've only watched 2 episodes of that show.
Are you
Actually,
serious?
3. The first one, I've only watched. Dude, alright. The reason why I didn't really get into it was because of the way they were selling it. Like, the way they were marketing the show was like, oh yeah, watch our new hip teeny girl show. I'm like, okay. The way they're marketing season 2, hey, guys, our hip teeny girl show has Superman. It's gonna get more comic-y. It's gonna be more like the comic book. So I'm like, okay. But what's really confusing is because when I was watching season 2, episode 1, I could have sworn that because she's like, I used to change his diapers. I'm like, wait, didn't he rescue you when you were like 13? Because you were on like, when she landed on the in the spacecraft, she was like 13, right?
Yeah.
Around that time, around that age. So yeah, she's like 26 now, or around she's in her 20s, and she said she used to change his diapers. That's really weird because he's like a full dude. Oh, you know Superman's 40 in that show? He's in his 40s.
Really? No, the reason why
He
she
looks
means
hella young.
the reason why she means I used to change his diapers because I'm back on Krypton. He was a baby and she was like 13.
Yeah, but see, it's weird because they started her off as a 13, like they started her off as a 13-year-old show, so they made Superman really old.
Yeah, but that's how the comics are.
Well, a lot of the CW shows are going off of well, I know it wasn't a CW show at first, which is I'm glad it's a CW show because it's gonna get interesting now because on CBS was like the way stupid, but yeah, like in the new 52, they were like around the same age. It was like a really young Superman and a young Supergirl. The Supergirl in the new 52 barely knew English. She was very aggressive.
Mm-hmm.
She was supposed to be stronger than Superman. She was stronger than Superman for a while, and then she became a Red Lantern. And then we haven't seen her since. Actually, no, she lost her powers at one point, and then she got him back. And then she got him back. Superman died, but before he died, he gave her the Forces of Solitude. So she's like, right now she's stuck in between being a teenager or being she's going to school now, so she's like a teenager, I guess. She's like, I think around junior thing, so she's like 17 or 18.
Mm-hmm.
She's like I think she's like 17, and yeah, she's going to school and she's being a Supergirl at the same time, as of right now in Rebirth.
Yeah. All right, man. I think this is gonna be it for the podcast. It's been over an hour now. Binks, Marvel or DC? I would have to go with both, man. I'm a both-blooded person. I know I'm a cold.
DC for comics and shows, Marvel for movies.
Nah, Marvel all the way for comics. Like, I like both, but I feel like I don't know. Both. I like both. I like both.
DC comics are better.
DC comics, Marvel comics. I like them both. They both give me, you know, comics. I don't complain. I'm just a person who loves them all. If you guys did enjoy the podcast, give this podcast a big thumbs up. Go subscribe to Trevi. He's in the description. My name is Binks, and I'll see you guys in the next one.
Bye, guys.